Ludwig posted a video about MrBeast's AI thumbnail service, and at the end he made some comments that at first might seem innocuous, but when you dig into them, they have some very interesting philosophical implications. Let's watch the clip.
But anyway, chat, I do believe in the indomitable power of the human spirit. And although we might think that this is the global issue that will end the world as we know it, or some of you might think that, every time we have been proven wrong. If we are looking at the greatest time to be the greatest time to be alive, like in the history of humanity, like it's now, like 50 years ago, pretty tough if you're gay. 70 years ago, pretty tough if you're not white. We are making general improvements. I believe we'll continue as humanity to make general improvements. And I don't think AI is the war that we lose where everything goes to shit. And I could be proven wrong, but I don't think I will be, based off of humanity's track record.
It's a very optimistic statement from Ludwig. What he's talking about is something called progressive morality. It's the belief that as we go throughout time, humans are getting more moral, and as a whole, society is getting better. And it's something most people believe. So Lud says, we used to have slavery, we used to have civil rights issues, we don't anymore. Gay people used to not have rights, they do now. We're making all this progress, so the world must be getting progressively better, right? But that's bullshit, and I'll give you an example to illustrate. Now, it's a little bit lengthy, but hear me out. Let's say theoretically, Lud walks to the convenience store and he gets a chocolate bar. That chocolate bar, it was probably made by child slaves in Western Africa who were human trafficked from war-torn countries. He eats the chocolate bar and now he's thirsty, so he grabs a bottle of water to wash it down. That water, it was taken from an aquifer in rural Pakistan, and now the people who live there don't have clean drinking water anymore. They have to drink like polluted water that is not safe. So he's done eating, he's done drinking, he goes outside and it starts raining, so he calls an Uber to get home. The Uber rolls up and it's an EV. Now the cobalt in the EV of the battery, that was mined by children in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and the mine itself is controlled using child soldiers. Guys, does this seem like a world that is getting progressively better? No. It might seem like that in America, but we're the richest of the richest of the rich. We have the privilege to close our eyes to all the nasty stuff that goes on in the world. And as a result, a lot of people believe that there's not that much bad stuff going on in the world, but there is. And I'm not even mentioning like the worst examples. I'm not even talking about companies allowing climate change to happen. I'm not talking about companies knowingly polluting drinking water in poor communities. Companies knowingly promoting dangerously unhealthy foods and using forever chemicals, all of which has been linked to serious illnesses like cancer, Alzheimer's, etc. I'm not talking about mass surveillance states, nuclear weapons, chemical weapons, genocide. In the past 100 years, there has been more genocide than any other point throughout history. I mean, the Holocaust and Holodomor in Ukraine, the two largest genocides ever by a significant margin, were both like 70 years ago. I could keep listing stuff, but the video would be 12 hours long. The point is, whenever you are throughout history, people with power will find a way to exploit those without power, for money, for control, or whatever. As long as human nature doesn't change, human morality won't change. We in America are privileged enough to turn a blind eye to that, and that's why so many people believe in progressive morality. But if you open your eyes, you'll see the truth. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts below.